Bart Winkler.
Nice to see you, Bart.
This is Rob Warren, my
Hey, Rob.
cameraman.
How are you? Good to see you. What's my setup here?
I think we're having you right. Here's good.
This good? Okay.
We're down from La Crosse. We're kind of waiting for you to stop by.
Well, we're trying to hit as many markets as possible.
First thing I want to ask you is it's a Saturday morning. It's cold out. It's 6:30, and you have a huge line of people waiting to see you. What does that mean? What does that say?
Well, I think people are really excited about the election generally, and they're taking a look at the candidates. They understand that we've got to make some serious changes, not just in our foreign policy, but domestically. The economy is really hurting for a lot of folks, and they feel like government is not helping to provide health care, is not helping to ensure good jobs and good wages, not helping to make sure that college is affordable. And so they see this opportunity for change. I think they want to take it, and hopefully that'll work for our campaign.
Now, a lot of people seem to be following you because you're kind of a new face, kind of fresh, but that also leads questions about your experience. How do you answer stuff like that?
Well, as I pointed out today in the speech, I've been at this business of bringing about change for 20 years as not only a state legislator and a U.S. senator, but before that as a civil rights attorney, a constitutional law professor, as somebody who had worked on the streets as a community organizer. So at every level, both non-for-profit and in government, I have worked to help people get health care that didn't have it, make sure that they got tax breaks that they deserved, making sure that school was working for kids. And so I feel very confident about my ability to solve the problems that ordinary people are dealing with right now.
I think a lot of people agree with your stance to end the war and the war mindset. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, I opposed this war from the start. I thought it was a bad idea, that it would distract us from what we needed to do, which is finish the job in Afghanistan. I think we have to be as careful getting out as we were careless getting in. We want to make sure our troops are safe, that Iraq doesn't collapse. But I've said that by the end of 2009, which is almost 2 years from now, there's no reason why we should still have combat troops in Iraq if we're doing what we need to get the Iraqis to start working together and to start carrying their own weight.
One of the major differences between you and Hillary Clinton are the differences in health care. You want to give those to those who need it, to those who want it, and Hillary wants to, ensure everyone. How do your plans differ, and I guess why is yours better?
Well, 95% of our plans are the same. The main difference is that she wants to impose what's called a mandate, which means everybody would be forced to buy health care. And my attitude is that I don't want to force somebody to buy health care if it's not yet affordable. That just makes it worse for them. So what I've said is we're going to provide a plan where everybody can afford it, and we do more to reduce costs than any of the other plans that are out there. But what I don't want to do is do what she's suggesting, which is find somebody or go into their paycheck and take money out for health care if they can't afford it. I want to make it affordable, and then I think everybody will be covered.
You're doing a lot of campaigning in Wisconsin. How important is this state to your overall campaign, and do you think you can get a win here on Tuesday?
I think we've got a good chance. Obviously, this is a neighboring state. There are a lot of similarities between Wisconsin and my home state of Illinois. People, I think, are that have that Midwestern common sense. They don't like a lot of ideology and a lot of bickering. They just want to solve problems, and that's what I want to do as President of the United States.
Why are you the best candidate to be the President of the United States in 2008, where we are now?
I think I can bring the country together. I have appealed to independents and Republicans. I think that I have a track record of overcoming special interests and lobbyists in Washington that, frankly, Senator Clinton hasn't been a champion of. And I think that's what we need, is to restore a sense that government's working for ordinary people and not the insiders in Washington.
All right, well, good luck. Thanks for your time. Nice to meet you, Senator.